It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day.
Now today, you're part of a truly remarkable global phenomenon. Around the world, thousands of people have been gathering in meetings to experience the power of ideas. A surprising thing about today's meeting is that we here at TED have had almost nothing to do with it. We lent our name, our format, a few simple guidelines, and some of our content. But the really hard work to make today happen has been down to your local organizers, and we're truly in awe at the passion and dedication that they have shown to make something like this work. A thank you to you too for taking the time out to come and be part of this exciting conversation about our shared future. Now please write and tell us what you make of the event today. But for now, on with the show.
Good morning, everybody. Did I hear you upstairs? Good morning. How are you today? How was your trip to Maastricht? Long, very, very, very long. What a way to start this day. First off, please let me apologize for the fact that we are starting a little bit late. We had some trouble with the live stream, but as far as I'm told, everything's working perfectly now, and we can get this very exciting day on the road. First of all, thank you very much to curator Chris Anderson for his opening words and kicking off this TEDxMaastricht on the future of health. A warm welcome to all 900 of you here in the Vrijthof Theater in Maastricht. And also a warm thank you to the people across the globe, because as far as I know, there's many people watching the live simulcasts across the Netherlands, across Europe, and even in Australia. So a warm welcome, and I hope you enjoy this exciting day with us. Now please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aldith Hunkar. I'm a global freestyle multimedia journalist with well over 20 years of experience in Dutch mainstream media. I'll explain to you why this day is very special to me in a moment, but first, what is this day? Many of you attending here will be at your first TED event. Now, how exciting is that? I mean, tell me, how are you feeling about it? That's what I thought. But maybe not all of you know exactly what TED is, so let me just briefly explain. The TEDtalks saw their light in 1984 in California and have always been a stage for the best and most original thinkers in the world. People willing to share their ideas for a better world. People like Bill Gates, Richard Branson, Isabel Allende, Howard Shapiro, the list really goes on forever and ever and ever. And of course, it's always been a very important TED goal to keep the event special by sticking to that infamous invitation-only principle. So yes, you are very lucky indeed to be with us today. I hope you realize there's people waiting for that invite and they never got it, and they'll be at home now sitting behind their PCs watching it, and you're actually here. I mean, that's a feat in itself. So let me run you through the basics of this day. 24 speakers and 3 challengers will mount this stage here with a fixed time slot during which they will deliver their idea. Now, time is really of the essence. There are clocks ticking, and really, people, I'm going to be ruthless. I mean, keeping time is my core business today, and it's not necessarily my own choice, but it's just one of those rules that TED applies to any of these events. So we just have to stick to that, and it's part of the fun, really, to, you know, you'll see me come up on stage while somebody is talking, and I'll go, please, you have to stop. Please, you have to stop. Stop now! Something like that. So you'll know, it's not really my character to do that, but it's just a job I have today. We'll be asking more questions than we'll be giving answers today, which is also part of TED. And all this is meant to instigate a mental shift in how we perceive our health. The new Treaty of Maastricht will be presented. Commitments will be made by the partners who are involved in this day, and we'll be addressing the Charter for Compassion. But first and foremost, we'll be talking about how we've been looking at health from many different angles for many decades, but we still keep on making the same mistake of overlooking that one person that really counts, the patient. I think it's safe to say that every one of us today is aware of the system that prevents us from really caring for patients. Somehow they are at the bottom of the list of priorities when it comes to decision making and policy making, and somehow they are just a case that is discussed by a medical team instead of being part of that medical team. Which brings me to my own reasons for being here today. I am here because I know from close experience what a powerful, empowered, and well-informed patient can actually achieve. This here is my sister. You'll see her on the screen now. My sister, Aisha. Aisha means life, and if one person in the world deserves that name, she probably is it. She was diagnosed with a very rare form of thyroid cancer 4 years ago. And the cancer feeds on her bones, and she has been gradually filled up with titanium pins to keep her frame intact. She's been faced by specialists who were ready to give up on her before they even started on her case. And even though her health deteriorates, she's still around after those 4 years. And according to expectations, she should have left this earth, like I said, well, maybe 3 years ago. And the only reason she's still with us is that she took it upon herself from the very start to be the director of her own treatment program. She had to fight battles with orthopedic surgeons, with oncologists, with urologists, the pain squad, nurses, ward managers, hospital kitchens, rehab doctors, physical therapists. Even that list goes on and on and on. And it's those people are actually assigned to help her in her plight, but instead she has been the one doing the real thinking, making the plans and the real decisions. And in fact, her research and her contacts across the globe with specialists anywhere have furthered the knowledge of the specialists here in Holland so that they can treat her special type of thyroid cancer better in the future. So I believe that Aisha embodies what this day is all about, which is why it's my great honor to be here today and lead you through the program. I think it's about time we started, don't you? I mean, so much talking from me. What is it really all about?